I always meet the nicest people out here on the battlefield, and they always have good questions. And a couple of nice folks from not too far away here for Bike Week, and I was just sharing with them what went down right over here where I walk, where you guys see me shooting these videos all the time. And 160 years ago, this was the Harmon Farm. And after World War II, this was the Gettysburg Golf and Country Club. If you are one of the people who watch my videos, this is nothing new, but this is one of the golf cart paths that I walk on. I usually cut over into the woods there to the left, but there's still some remnants of the golf club here that President Eisenhower used to golf on, like this bench. But it was nice sharing a little bit of history with nice folks visiting. People often, they see me walking like I do, and honestly I'm barely walking today, unfortunately, but they figure I live here and they always have questions, and I'm always happy to share what I've learned. And it's always rewarding to be interacting with people who are interested in the history of this fine place. Injure yourself to a degree where your rib cage muscles and cartilage are torn away from your rib bones, you could develop what is called chronic costochondritis. Now, the treatment for chronic costochondritis is B12 injections, which is iron. I also have hereditary hemochromatosis, which is toxic iron overload disease. So B12 injections are out of the question. That could shut down my organs and cause more irreparable liver damage than I already have. So in your muscles, your meat and your cartilage in between your rib bones are torn away from your rib bones. A virus can develop, and it's called costochondritis. I was chainsawing trees out of the creek at Zoo America back during the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina, and I injured my rib cages, and I just kind of blew it off. I thought I pulled a muscle, but chronic costochondritis developed. It took doctors a year at Hershey Medical Center to find it. So unfortunately this morning I woke up with excruciating pain from rib cage to rib cage all the way across my torso, and it's been there all day. And in case you're unaware, I don't take painkillers. I deal with it. I don't like taking synthetics. I don't like taking painkillers. Decades ago I was a drug addict, so I'm absolutely weary of painkillers. I just basically grin as best I can and bear it and deal with it. So I don't take anything for pain. Aleve, aspirin, ibuprofen, all of that stuff, in case you didn't know, can cause and lead to ulcers. For the benefit of the uneducated among you, stress, anxiety has absolutely nothing to do with the cause of ulcers. Stress, worry, and anxiety do not cause ulcers at all. Who says so? The Mayo Clinic says so. If you don't take my word for it, do a little research. If you want to avoid ulcers, stop eating shitty food. Stop eating acidic foods. Ulcers are caused from a bacteria and acids from shitty food destroying your intestines. For 100 years, 200 years, people thought that ulcers were caused from worry and stress. And I've actually heard that in the last couple of years, that doctors are still telling their patients this, and it's the furthest thing from the truth. But I'm no doctor, but I'll take Mayo Clinic's word for it.